Little ASMR.
You love it.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
so offensive to listeners.
Got an email here from Angela V.
Angela.
Subject, hello, fellow butt nibblers. I listen to the show every day. I've never missed a show, either listening live or catching on the podcast. I'm an ER nurse who suffers from severe anxiety and depression. I'm married to a police officer.
Jeez.
My day-to-day lately has been extra tough. But when 6 a.m. rolls around, I know my graveyard shift is almost over and I can laugh my way home with you in the car. I'm as all in as it gets, and here's why. Woody, I have a mega crush on you, always have, always will. Your outlook and realist attitude has taught me a lot, especially during Rona time. You have been my saving grace by speaking factually without emotion or a false agenda. You're incredible at your job, and you will be incredible with any hobby that you eventually choose to pick up. And if you never find one, that's okay too.
Aw.
Greg Gorey, I have literally cried from laughter multiple times when I hear your genuine disgust for insects, your infatuation with lesbians, and your love of farts.
Aw.
By the way, I have a golden retriever and a pit bull. You are my favorite gay.
Thanks, Angela.
Ravy,
Yep.
you are the glue that holds these boys together.
You know it.
Thanks,
You
Ray.
see everyone's point of view and always keep an open mind. Since I've been here a while, I could tell that you're becoming more compassionate and caring, which the guys don't give you enough credit for.
Thank you. Finally,
also have-
somebody gets it.
You also have the best laugh, and whoever argues differently is just fiercely jealous.
True.
Angela is a genius.
Little buddy, you have become much more outspoken on the show, a bit more literate, and I love it, but really, I have horrible ADHD, and I was also failed by the public school system at a young age, so I understand your very real and very common struggle. You are not alone. Seabass, you are a douchebag
Oh, nice.
with a brilliant mind. That is all.
Oh, babe.
And Sammy, you are cool, and you don't deserve the flack you get. Keep holding your own from the quick-witted people that you work with.
Thank you.
That's a great
right.
backstab.
Yeah, people are just now talking about the, what was she, Seabass, a psychiatrist or whatever, the woman that was the feature on Cartnarks.
Oh, she's having quite the week.
I know, yeah.
Making a lot of the local news
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
National news.
Are they
Yeah.
tying in Cartnarks with all this?
No.
I got a very brief mention in the LA Times. It said Cartnarks is an Instagram page.
I think you would marry both of them together. You
Like-
just-
God, put some respect on our name, you know?
Respect, yeah.
The Woody Show
put
Cartnarks.
respect on it.
And it's a thing too, like because she's getting all these interviews, and I know because I've been tagged a trillion times.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you would think one person or two people would say, "Oh, let's have a little fun,
Exchange.
on-air drama."
Yeah, a little confrontation.
Yeah.
Which is what Dr. Phil tried to do.
Right.
Yeah, but because we were talking about her and we were playing some of the clips from her viral video, and people were like, "Well, should mothers get a pass on returning the carts?" This is part of the conversation. After she's making her big claim about about abductions
How many
and stuff.
kidnappings?
And,
About
yeah.
6 million people have freaked out over me not returning my shopping cart because my kids are in the car. So I want to give you some statistics. Last year, 265 children were abducted in parking lots in America.
And again, not because moms were returning the carts.
That was those were cars that were stolen with kids
Right.
in them. Which, by the way, that doesn't happen in nice neighborhoods. That quite frankly happens in bad neighborhoods where there are more bad parents.
And lots are dangerous. Everybody knows the
Right.
lots are dangerous.
There are reports from the Bureau of Justice saying 10% of crimes occur in parking lots.
Yeah, because that's where people are 10% of the time.
I mean, she's got some good stats here.
She's full of stats.
She's great at just throwing stuff out there that has nothing to do with her argument.
Yeah,
But trying to scare you because she loves, again, people are scared by stupid headlines.
and she's a tough talker too.
I'm not returning my shopping cart. And you can judge me all you want. I'm not getting my groceries into my car, getting my children into the car, and then leaving them in the car to go return the cart. So if you're going to give me a dirty look, off.
Yeah.
She's not doing that, but millions of other mothers around the country have for
Right.
decades. And will,
Decades.
And the other thing we didn't even get into is she was mentioning how in certain cities you can't lock your car and leave the AC on and leave it idling. And she mentioned, I think, like New York has an anti-idling law, so does parts of LA. Well, she conveniently didn't mention that the LA one is just for commercial vehicles, and even the New York one allows you to do it for up to 3 minutes. So that and she's like, well, you'll get arrested for doing that. No, you won't.
no.
Sure.
You won't even get a ticket. You lie and see.
Good Morning America did a segment on people returning shopping
I
carts.
think they had her on. I think.
Yeah. Well, like I said, she's having a week.
Oh yeah.
I sent you the clip.
I would never. Again, you do what you want, but I would never hire her for anything because she's clearly a liar.
316 texting over. I agree with her. She's got a point.
Well, okay, great. We've disproven you provide no evidence. Feel free to agree with moron.
With moron.
And again, just go under her. I really do appreciate the comment section.
Yeah.
Because literally thousands of mothers with many more children than she has break it down for her over and over again. So you can agree with her all you want, but you're wrong.
Now, we've been asking, Greg talks about his house a lot, and he takes a lot of pride in his house, and we love Greg. And so, when you have somebody that you're close to, and a friend or loved one or whatever, you want to be supportive and it makes me happy that Greg finds so much happiness in his house. But he's lived in his house now for and he can argue I haven't had a party at my house. I have not had a party, but Greg has been to my house. He's seen my house.
Oh, I've had a party at my house, and Greg has flat out refused to go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He refuses.
I had a party at my house.
For no good reason. But did you?
But not the current house.
Not the current house. No.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We've heard so much about this current house.
I want to see
this
your
is your
artwork.
forever house. You're never leaving this
I will
house.
die there.
Yeah.
Probably.
We got a
soon.
text here.
Okay.
Now, we did hear a little bit about, Greg said, I'm having a dinner party. And he says, I've been meaning to get you all's thoughts on this. The fact that Cameron, fake news.Cameron, was invited to Greg's house this past weekend.
That's
and you
a
guys haven't
lie.
been there
That
yet.
is
That's
not-
an abject lie.
Not true.
Cameron bought a new house and he had a housewarming party.
I
So you were at
invited Greg.
Cameron's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was this a text from that shopping cart lady?
Yeah. All right.
Lies?
213, you stand corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Greg,
maybe they
bitch.
saw it.
But Greg, the point stands that we have not seen this house of pride.
Yeah, you just got served.
Not meaning,
Right. It's not a rainbow house.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
this house that you take so much pride in.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why Cameron had him over. Pride Month, and Cameron obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
That might
that's
be
fine.
it.
But let's go back to the point. Yes.
Yeah, but anyway, so
I'll plan something for the summer.
yeah, just a tour. I just want a tour.
Wait,
Is it so hard
yeah,
to get a tour?
We'll do something
Are we-
this summer.
are we
Yeah,
talking
I don't even need like a whole soiree. Just a tour would
No,
be nice.
we
I'd
need-
love to see.
We need a soiree.
Well,
I
I want
seen-
a soiree.
Yeah.
Have I seen any pictures of your house? I don't think I have.
Well, he showed us the artwork he bought.
Yeah, we've
Well,
seen
I
the
know that.
hallway.
We've seen his painting.
yeah.
And he showed us the chairs or the stools that
Yes.
he was
Oh,
finding
yeah.
with
To be
Mario.
fair,
Ah.
I have been to Greg's house, kind of for
times.
work purposes, but it's quite lovely. It is museum clean.
Greg, can,
No kidding.
can I
Yeah.
request a
It's a
pool
shoes
a
off
poolside
house.
party?
Of course.
Let's see
It's the
here.
season.
Some other follow-ups. Since we're going through some things that we've already covered here on the show, like the shopping cart lady. What about this after-hours voicemail? This guy says this is one of those signs that you might be gay. Remember, it wasn't a sign you might be gay.
We're just talking
Things
about
that are gay.
Things that seem gay.
Right.
Fountains and
You really honed in on
Yeah.
complicated coffee orders.
complicated coffee,
Right.
and I put bookends on that list.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Right. But this guy's got a question about some things that he does.
Hey, Woody Show. I'm going through it, and I need your help. I think I might be gay. My wife's outside cutting the lawn right now, and I'm prepping dinner. That seems gay. But I'm drinking a beer out of the can. That seems manly. But it's a Miller High Life, and right on the can it says the champagne of beers. That seems gay. But I'm prepping steak for dinner. That's manly again. But this steak here is the tenderloin, so that's gay. But my steak's a ribeye, so I think I'm okay there. I need your help.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, guys, he's all over the place.
I mean, back and forth, back and forth.
I see what he's going there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Greg, what's your...
So he's cutting. He mowed the lawn, and then he's
No.
prepping-
No,
His
his
wife
wife is cutting the grass.
is out mowing the
Oh,
lawn.
I
Right
misheard
now.
that. I
He's
heard,
inside cooking dinner.
I heard that he cut the lawn and then prepped
No,
dinner.
she's currently cutting.
No,
the
so that's
So
why it goes
she's
back and
mowing
forth.
the lawn,
Yeah.
and he's prepping dinner.
All right, let's take it bit by bit here. Okay?
Hey, Woody Show. I'm going through it, and I need your help.
Okay.
I think I might be gay. My wife's outside cutting the lawn right now, and I'm prepping dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No, because aren't most chefs men?
Yeah, I would assume.
But
it
saying
seems that way.
Making dinner.
I mean, I'm just thinking about what I,
and he's
what
making
I see when I'm out.
steaks,
Like Food Network, I feel like it's
And-
50-50.
and he's drinking
But
beer.
my mom never
Yeah.
touched a lawnmower.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
the, that's
Yeah.
the
You know what that reminds
the-
me of? That reminds me of when Menace was pacing because his wife wanted to watch the end of the basketball game
Right.
because it was a really
NBA
But
Finals.
the housewives
Yeah.
had started.
really big game, and she's sitting there on the couch watching basketball, drinking a beer. He's pacing, waiting for it to be over so he can watch the Housewives.
Well,
True story.
left on a cliffhanger.
It was a big episode.
Now, Greg, what do you think about that?
That's quite gay.
Quite gay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next part.
That seems gay, but I'm drinking a beer out of the can. That seems manly.
Okay.
But it's a Miller High Life, and right on the can it says the champagne of beers.
All right, so
No, that's fine.
okay, that's fine.
And go to the history. That's a saying from what, the 70s?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like,
no, it's actually because the original bottle for that resembled
like
the
taller.
champagne bottle, so
Yeah.
that's why they call it the champagne.
That's
beer.
Which one's the banquet?
That's
Banquet
Coors.
beer, that's
Coors.
Coors.
Coors Original.
Oh, okay.
Not light.
That seems gay. But I'm prepping steak for dinner. That's manly again. But this steak here is a tenderloin.
Yeah, so a fillet.
But I mean, if you're making a couple of them, that's
yeah.
fine.
But I mean, you don't like fillet
I don't.
just because
there's
no marbling.
no
Marbling.
marbling.
No
It's
taste.
so
Well,
boring.
If it's a part of a porterhouse? Isn't that a fillet and then what's
See,
the other
I-
side?
I'm
Is it
not-
Strip.
strip, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good in the steak world. I suck at making it. I can never remember what the steaks are other than ribeye.
Yeah, but
All
Greg, we're asking, what is a gay steak?
Yeah.
If there's a gay
What's
steak,
the gayest
Yeah,
cut
which
of
one?
steak?
I know,
Yeah.
tube steak.
get it.
Good.
Kidding.
No, if there is a gay
Everybody
steak,
knows,
it would
yeah.
be a fillet.
Yeah,
And
fillet would
that
be-
is my go-to.
That is the gayest steak.
Yeah, and so that's what he's saying.
But I don't think it's gay enough.
But you guys,
Yeah.
what's the gay steak?
Yeah.
Fillet.
But he's making it for a chick. So
Right, and he's having the ribeye.
now it'd also be different if he was grilling it. But the fact that he's in the kitchen doing that,
Well,
that's what
I
he's
admire
got.
that he knows how to do it.
How?
Yeah.
yeah.
Go in there and make me
I mean,
some bacon and eggs,
how to
would
do
you?
it is easy.
Okay.
If it turns out well, that's the
Man, it's
difficult
bring in your
part.
hot plate. Let's do some steaks.
Do
All
steaks.
right.
Oh, my
down.
God.
But my steaks are ribeye, so I think I'm okay there.
Oh, he's got the ribeye.
Right.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
see,
he's
I
doing
The
the
okay.
fillet
ribeye.
is
Yeah,
for
yeah.
his lady.
Okay, see, I missed that part.
I need your help.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, so we got you all taken care of.
The only gay thing there is the wife mowing the yard.
Right?
Unless
Yeah.
like that's her thing and she just loves it.
Especially if it's a riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like, are you gay or is your wife a lesbian?
Right. It's more on the wife than him.
Right.
The Woody Show.
So, Greg, I'm sure you already know this, but since you're not a steak expert when it comes
I'm
to
really
preparing,
not.
816 texting over the proper preparation of a tube steak.
Oh.
Tube steak smothered in underwear gravy with just a little salt and pepper.
Get
Getting
underwear gravy.
Disgusting.
Okay.
underwear gravy. That's good stuff. 877-44-Woody. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. We've got some more follow-ups on the After Hours voicemail. This is about what's the most redneck thing you've ever seen. We got some great stories out of that.
For sure.
And you guys were voting on, we had the, we went on the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be just the top
'Cause you
story.
couldn't dump
They were
anybody.
so
Couldn't, because they were all so
They
good.
were the best.
Who were we to make that decision? All right, so what's the most redneck thing you've ever seen? Little follow-up from the After Hours voicemail.
Hey, so the most redneck thing I've ever seen was I watched someone hit a deer, and this dude in a truck, literally the guy behind this guy who hit the deer, slowed down and pulled over and, like, got out some bags and started sawing up the deer and putting it in the back.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow.
Yeah, well,
Oh, my God.
yeah, we had something similar.
Right.
Somebody had texted
Yeah.
over during the this segment. But, I mean, somebody's got to take the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
someone's got to take the deer off the road, right?
Yeah,
better
but
than
Yeah.
just
clean
letting
it up.
go to
Yeah.
waste.
But also, I mean, I wouldn't be eating it.
No.
Number one, I don't know how long it's been there.
Right.
Mhm.
Right? How long
I
has it
mean-
been dead on the side of the
Right.
road?
I mean, this
Like,
one.
unless you killed it.
Right?
Yeah. Phew,
It's
wouldn't mess
so
with
savage, though, too, to just start cutting it up with your bare
That's
hands
all right.
in the street.
Yeah.
That I don't mind. What do you
I
think? I
mean,
mean, all
what
meat
else
that
are
you
you
eat has
supposed
all
to
been
do?
that. I mean,
butchered.
Yeah.
it's better than
Yeah.
letting it just rot.
Yeah.
Right.
But that you have a saw handy, ready to do
Yep.
that.
Well,
True.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
you got all these tools in your truck.
Sure.
Maybe you're in the trades and you
called
got a
being a man,
sawzall. You know what
Sammy.
I mean?
Yeah.
Any use of a sawzall? My God, I love those. The reciprocating saws.
Oh, I know.
That's
Maybe
so
you,
much fun.
Yep. Maybe
I'll
you
just cut
hunt
anything.
and
Just
you
doing
have
some-
hunter's tools.
I even thought about cutting off my own foot just because I could cut
Just
something.
because you love it so much.
Yeah, another most redneck thing you've ever seen off the After Hours voicemail.
Hello, I'm calling in regards to the most redneck thing you've ever witnessed. Well, I was at a restaurant with a family member. I'm not going to name names, but She took out her teeth after eating her meal, her false teeth, her top plate, and started licking them and then put it back in her mouth.
Oh, no.
That
Stop
is the most
it.
redneck thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
God.
Bye.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Wow.
No.
Well, you know when you have something stuck in your teeth and you're doing everything you can to get it out,
Sure.
you know, and you
but-
just can't get it out.
Ugh.
If you could, I'm putting this out there. If you could, wouldn't you be tempted to take your teeth out, remove whatever it was, and then put it back in?
Yes.
For sure,
But not
yeah.
via licking.
Yeah.
But we do lick our own teeth in our mouths
Yeah.
Yes,
to
we
get
do.
stuff out.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
We
like
do.
we suck on a tooth.
Yeah. Get a little piece of meat out.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It is the standard process, technically.
Yeah, you
Raby
do that.
likes mouth noises.
No. See, my headphones are down. I cannot hear that.
Little ASMR.
You love it.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
so offensive to listeners.
I bet
Yeah,
you
it is.
Look, I bet you there's some flooded basements right now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
right. Some
Yeah.
underwear gravy being made
Some
right there.
underwear gravy being made right now. After hours voicemail, follow up on the most redneck thing that they've ever seen. Here we go.
The most redneck thing that I've ever seen was a Toyota two-door Corolla, about a 79, with a deer strapped to the top, dead, ratchet strapped down, and a dirt bike hanging out of the back trunk, going through the McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh,
Why? You got food right in the bag.
Hilaire.
I don't know.
making the most of limited storage
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my God.
Here's a text says I went to a cookout, Council Bluffs, Iowa. The guy had converted a trash dumpster into a smoker. Cool.
Wow.
Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, I mean, I hope it was
I mean,
new.
Well, I mean,
Gross.
you could have just cleaned it out.
I know, but anything
Power
that's
washed it.
industrial sized
Yeah.
mixed with food it grosses me out.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when you watch these behind the scenes things at restaurants and they're making massive quantities of stuff and they're using those gray plastic
Yeah.
garbage cans. Blech.
Really?
I know they're brand new. I know they're clean.
Yeah.
But when it's a big volume
Visually,
like that, it's just
Yeah.
Can't
like
handle
it.
unsettling.
Well, anytime after 10 a.m., the same number you call in with to be a part of the show is the After Hours voicemail. Anything you think of, you're listening on the podcast, to follow up to a topic like that, you want to leave us your story, you could do it. 877-44-WOODY.
Oh, it stinks.